Hi, welcome to Coffee with Carmelo. My name is Siobhan Gonzalez. I am the business developer here at United Professional Engineering. And of course, I have our president and owner, Carmelo Giulio. And we have a question for you and a question for Carmelo. So I'm excited for this one. Carmelo, what we want to talk about today is when is it appropriate or when should an association bypass the phase one and opt in for a phase two? Can you share a little bit about that with us today?
Yeah, so this is something that I'm not sure what other engineers are doing out there, but that again, let's reiterate what a phase one is and what a phase two is. So a phase one is a watered down cursory structural condition assessment. So it's a quick look at the building to determine, are there problems or not? Do you have repairs or not? And then if you have repairs, you go to a phase two. Now, in previous discussions, we talked about, how do you get to a phase two, substantial structural deterioration, et cetera. I don't want to get into that here. The big question is if the building knows they have repairs. Now, there's existing leaks or cracks, spalling, exposed steel, et cetera. And the other big question too, when was the last time they did a major project? Has it been 2 years or has it been 10 or 15? If it's been 15 years, 10 years since they did a major restoration project, paint job, et cetera, and they know they have repairs, then it's kind of a moot point to do a phase one. We already know they have work. Now, is it substantial? Not necessarily, but again, if we talked about this in another discussion. If it needs repairs, it needs a permit, and it needs an engineer, and it needs a licensed contractor. So you're better off, the association is better off. For us, we would recommend, and this has come up on some of our bids, right, where the condos actually asked us for a bid, but they know they need work. So we said, look, it doesn't make sense for us to do a phase one. We're going to charge you to do a phase one. We know you need work, and we're just going to say, well, we got to go back and do another condition assessment. So you're better off doing that second condition assessment, that phase two, which includes a full walk of the building and an assessment of its condition and testing if and as needed. And so that our recommendation is to skip the phase one because we already know there are problems, and you might as well do a more thorough condition assessment. I think what's important to note, though, that's us as the engineer. There's probably other engineers that might not agree or feel they can do that. Some may feel that they should not do that. What I've stressed to our clients is that I always go back to what a phase one is. We've been doing this for, I've been doing this for 26 years. We were doing the work prior to Surfside collapse, Champlain Tower South collapse. The phase one is always intended to be a 40-year inspection. It's a watered down structural condition assessment. Do you have repairs or not? And that's our approach to the phase one. So our approach is, and perhaps we can help some of the associations out there. If they know they need work, come to us. We'll help you, save you money. Go straight to a phase two type inspection and scope out work, et cetera, for the necessary repairs. So, but yeah, that's something important that we tell our clients, right? I mean, potential clients, I should say, that people that have asked us for a proposal or asked us to look at their building. We often let them know what's the most efficient thing to do. So
that's right.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
It's so great to know that we can be that trusted resource, for the community. And as always, if you have a question, call Carmelo. And of course, drop your questions and comments into the comment box. We would love to hear from you. Stay tuned to the next Coffee with Carmelo, and we'll see you then.